You ever get mugged and they just take your toilet paper? Bro didn't even want my wallet.
It's the white gold of the North.
Tell you what, though, it's nothing like the white guilt of the North.
Oh, that doesn't exist anymore. Didn't you hear? Y'all don't have to apologize.
Now I feel like I have to apologize twice as hard.
I don't know, buddy. I think Charlie Kirk died on the cross for our sins. You know what I'm saying?
So true, bestie. A moment of silence in the Anibuddies podcast.
That explains why the behavior has gone so up recently. It's because they feel absolved of their sins.
Yep. We got our martyr. You know, we're forgiven. He died for our sins.
And you know
so
what?
We can keep sinning.
You know what? Jesus was killed by a Jew. Charlie Kirk was killed by a white conservative. It all comes together.
History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes, as they say.
Pepe Sylvia. Pepe Sylvia.
Oh, man. Well, actually, that's a good way to start. But looking back on the year, welcome in everybody.
We're all going to die by firing squad in 2026.
Probably. Anyways, we're
the same
Anibuddies
firing
squad. Welcome. Thank you all for clicking on this episode. You know, I know we started off strong there with the Charlie Kirk pick, but it really ties in because this week we're looking back on Look Back. As the final episode of season 5 of the Anibuddies. Let's get a quick round of applause for everyone. We did it. We did it. And
sorry, that slapping noise was made by something else.
And you know, obviously that was a very notable event of the year. But you know, Look Back did come out earlier this year as well. Written by Tatsuki Fujimoto.
So true, bestie.
And animated by Studio Durian. You know, may be a stinky fruit, but they don't make stinky shows.
What else do they make?
I don't know. I'll look that up while y'all tell me what y'all have been up to for the past week before we dive into everything.
Ooh, as you can tell, you're looking at me from a different angle. This is my good side, by the way. I got a second monitor. It doesn't work because I'm a dumb idiot boy. But just you wait. I'm one cable short of having a real setup.
Nice.
Outside of that, I also watched the new Avatar movie. Would you believe me if I said legally?
I would.
Absolutely.
It wasn't. Would you believe me if I said it was good? It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't.
I mean, the only good one was the first one, sadly.
I mean,
the first one actually had like a decent message to it, and then the second and third one felt like Michael Bay movies where they tried to like steal bits from other movies or books.
But the adrenochrome.
True. No, what it is they saw the success of Avatar: The Last Airbender, so they're like, okay,
that's what it is.
Book 1 air, book 2 water. Book 3 fire, and then they're not going to make a 4th one.
Well, no, now here's the crazy thing.
They are making a 4th one is to finish up the 3rd one.
No, they're not.
Here's the crazy thing, though, is that book 1 was earth. Book 2 was water. Book 3 is fire. Because there were air people in the 3rd movie.
Oh. But I was going to say...
They had, like, blimps or whatever.
They got the flying mounts in the first one. They were... kind of
but they live in a tree
in the forest, but they're in the forest and they're like in touch with the ground and stuff.
The wife talks about her forest and all that, and also like they fuck the trees.
Wait, there were actually air Navi.
Well, I don't know if they were air Navi, but they were dudes that floated around in like blimps, basically.
And they're not the fire Navi, the ones that have forsaken the land.
No, they get attacked by the fire Navi.
Yep. And then the Fire Nation attacked.
I can't.
It's true. Everything changed.
Oh my god.
So anyways, big spoilers, by the way. is
Boston beat Indiana.
the lady Fire Navi from all the media property. Someone ends up banging the shit out of her.
I bet it's the guy that was a racist that got turned into a Navi.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thought?
Not I.
Anyways, if you want to watch the movie, go watch the movie. Cinematically, it is.
Yeah.
They did a lot for the viewing experience, but let me tell you something. It is so unintentionally funny. It almost felt like half the script was like Chat GPT, like, find me a Bible allegory. They had a full 5-minute scene of Jake Sully saying a prayer to fucking like the Earth Goddess or whatever because he was about to fucking Abraham his son.
It's pretty much, yeah.
It's not good. It's not. Oh, Sigourney Weaver was back, but I think they used like an AI copy of her because she looked much younger than she is.
Oh, well,
I mean, it was her ghost.
We like how she looks now.
She looks good.
Yeah,
but like this looked like Sigourney Weaver from the first movie. So like, I don't know. I'm not making accusations. I'm just gonna tell you it's not a good movie.
All I know is every day we get closer and closer to the Congress.
Yeah.
If you want a good movie, watch Knives Out. That's good.
That was really good. I did watch that this week.
I actually need to watch the. Maybe I'll do that. I might have 2 days off. I think I will. I don't need the link. I have my own methods.
Okay, but consider the following: watch party.
You even want your movie watchings to be co-op?
Yes. Alex, if it was up to me, we'd all jack off together too.
Oh my gosh, that's just called an orgy, man.
Well, it's a completely different game if there's a biscuit.
Oh. Fair enough. I was gonna. Never mind. Tristan, what have you been up to?
I've actually watched a lot of movies this week. The new Knives Out, watched it, and then made my wife watch it, so watched it twice this week. Good movie.
Yes, dude.
Watched The Ballad of a Small Player with Colin Farrell. He plays like a degenerate gambler in Hong Kong, and he's literally like lost all his money, and it just shows the just even further downward spiral of how that goes. Maybe very anxious.
Sorry.
But good movie.
What they do, make him eat dog food on a stage or something?
No, but just the way he goes about, and he just like is just trying to get money from anybody and everybody, and is just so fucking desperate. And the way that like he's staying at like a luxury hotel, even though he can't pay for anything, and he'll just like go in and dine and just keep ordering stuff, and then he'll be like, okay,
my guy,
like, yeah, I'll tab out here in a minute. Can you go get me like one more drink so he could just like run off?
My guy.
It gets so bad. And
it's so crazy.
Put his fucking picture up on the wall.
The ending was
some people have to get that.
Yeah, ending was real sad. But very good movie. Very, very good movie. Let's see what else. Yeah. Just watched Weapons. Had a lot of fun with that. Enjoyed that a lot.
Weapons is pretty good. It is pretty good.
Pretty good. What else? Mainly that.
I do feel bad for the teenage kid though. He kind of wasn't doing shit except smoking pot.
In Weapons?
Yeah, in Weapons, the one that was homeless.
Oh, I don't think he was smoking pot, buddy.
Well, you know what I mean.
A little meth, a little heroin,
I'm just saying, he was figuring his stuff out. He still had time to get it together.
He deserved the $50,000 bonus for finding the kids,
Exactly. Thanks, Reddit. Oh, that's what else happened this week. That's what else happened. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's gonna tie in later.
Alex got a Reddit account?
Fuck no. No offense to people that do have Reddit accounts. I understand that it's
Well,
a great,
little bit of
great
offense.
resource. I understand it's a great resource, and many people go there for many different things, and it's not just the most distilled, obnoxious form of autism to exist. In many different forms. Not that there's anything wrong with being autistic, but being obnoxiously
You just can't let
autistic.
yourself get to that second layer is the problem.
You can't go full retard.
That's what it is. That's exactly it.
That's it, you know? Like, I'm quoting Robert Downey Jr., everybody. It's okay, I promise.
No, I'm out here simple jacking my sheep.
Who's up simpling their jack? Nice. As for me, speaking of autism, I played a bunch of Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm basically at the end of the game. I'm fighting. I hate to say this as a grown adult. I'm finding this current boss fight difficult. It's somewhat
what
mythic.
Disney character is it?
It's not a Disney character.
Okay.
It's one of the Organization 13 members. Okay. It's the one that you fight. Spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 2, the I think 20 plus year old game at this point. It came out
yeah.
It's the guy you fight right after the Roxas solo fight with Sora.
Oh, okay.
So whatever his name is, he's got the two guns. Shit sucks, man. Shit fucking sucks. What sucks is that he like changes stages, but not like in the super awesome, fantastic way that the final boss in Split Fiction does. Got snubbed at the Game Awards for Best Game Direction, by the way. Big time snub for Best Game Direction. Because oh my god, Matt, you played it. Those final 3 levels are a chef's kiss. They tie everything up, not only like thematically with the story and characters, but they do it through the gameplay systems. It's so fucking perfect. So I can't explain to you how perfect it is. Anyways, Kingdom Hearts 2, pretty good. And then I watched a film. I watched a movie. I watched cinema sometimes. I watched Begonia, the new film with Emma Stone, and I forget the main actor's name. That was very good. Ooh. It was a very good critique of both the 1% of the 1% and a good critique about violence against women. And good talking points.
Well, speaking of violence against women,
where are you going with this?
There was going to be a joke about my rating of Look Back, but it's not going to be that severe. It seemed like an overstatement.
Yeah. Speaking of violence against women, here's Look Back.
I should have just done the thing. I should have just fucking gone with it.
Should have full send.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what we do here. We full send.
That's a situation where I should have gone full retard.
Yep. Exactly. Good Robert Downey Jr. quote. True. But yeah, so like I said, we did Look Back, done by Studio Durian. They actually seem to be a relatively new studio. I did a little bit of digging. The one other big thing that they did besides this was a movie named Shishigari. It actually kind of looks kind of cool.
Okay.
It's got a 6.9 on Mal. Nice.
Hello.
But that's about it. And then, like I said, it was originally a manga written by one Tatsuki Fujimoto, who you might know from such hits like Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch and Tatsuki Fujimoto's 17 through 26. I actually meant to watch that this week, but I was too busy playing Kingdom Hearts. So I did not. Have either of y'all seen this or read the manga beforehand?
I remember seeing something about it to the point that I had a remark on the art style being interesting, but never actually looked into it or interfaced with it myself in any regard. So it might have just been like a screen grab or just like some promotional artwork or something.
Yeah.
I actually read it before.
Oh, really?
I did actually. I had completely forgotten
Okay.
about it until like when I started it. I was like, "This looks really fucking familiar. This feels really familiar." And then it was about halfway through. I was like, "Oh yeah, no, I totally read this." Because I think it's whenever we did Chainsaw Man the first time for the podcast. I super loved
I actually
it.
only did Chainsaw Man one time.
Oh, then I guess it was whenever the first season was coming out. That's right, because we didn't cover it until the movie. So
Yeah,
I guess
yeah, because we did season 1 and the movie. Yeah.
So I guess it was
Which is so
when-
crazy to me that we did that.
I know, right? Because no, I remember watching the first season and then reading and getting all the way caught up on Chainsaw Man, and then reading Fire Punch and loving Fire Punch. So then I went ahead and read Look Back and Goodbye Airy.
Okay.
Like I said, it was good. It wasn't as memorable to me as like Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch.
Okay.
But like I said, once I started getting a little into the story, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's all coming back to me." So
Yeah.
it was good. It was good.
Nice. Good. Nice. As for me, I read it whenever Viz released the physical edition because I was like, you know what, I actually like Fujimoto, but there's no way I'm gonna buy all the Chainsaw Man volumes, and I have not read Fire Punch. So the more I engage with Fujimoto, the more I kind of want to read
Fire Punch is
gonna
really
be
good.
Honestly,
I really
I don't-
conceptually like it, but I'm waiting for an anime because I feel like it's gonna look.
I don't.
God bless Mappa when they do it. God bless Mappa whenever
I
it
had
happens.
some
but, you know.
trouble getting into Fire Punch.
Okay,
It's
but like you
nothing.
also don't like art.
I mean, I want to say something, but I did put the fucking dog filter on a Frida Kahlo painting and say, "There, now it's art." So, like, I don't have any legs to stand on here.
Well, it's a good thing you're sitting. Okay, all right. But yeah, and then I watched the movie shortly after it first came out, and then I made my partner watch the movie as well.
Clockwork
I
Orange.
I think I've reached my amount of times I can watch or interact with this. To be honest, this isn't like a Perfect Blue or Paprika or a Makia or even to some degree an Ava or Gurren Lagann. Like, you know, I could see or even Yu Yu Hakusho.
Honestly,
It's a good story, but like a once through is enough to be like, hey, I have consumed said media and it was good, but this isn't like the type of media that I want to just reconsume.
Yeah,
give me like the middle 20 minutes on a loop and I'm a very happy camper.
Oh, the alternate world? Yeah, that's fair.
Basically, just give me like the happy otaku manga lesbians.
If only life could be so simple.
No.
That's all right. We'll find a way. We'll find a way. All right. So, anyways, yeah, let's dive into it. We have one Fujino, who's the main character. They're constantly drawing like little comic strips for their school newspaper. They're pretty popular with them. They're very funny. They do it all throughout grade school. And then one kid that never shows up in class drops a fucking banger and leaves. And then they completely stopped. They said, "Oh, this kid never shows up and they're doing better than I ever could. I'm a quit. I'll quit even though I have my whole life ahead of me."
No, she should have quit.
Maybe. But, you know, that's not the life that they chose. So maybe we have to look back on the decisions we make in life.
Or we can consult the alien octopus and they could give us the time machine camera. And then we could look at
True,
that
but
way.
we actually broke that committing a murder.
My thoughts exactly. You could use the extraterrestrial life to kill your enemies.
Yes.
And then maybe get yourself a synthetic body and put your brain into it and live forever in Wonderland.
Maybe. Yes. Anyway, so she is then asked by the teacher to deliver their graduation diploma, and she's like, why would I do that? I don't want to fucking do that.
It's a fucking trap. That's why.
It was a trap. It was a honey trap, because she gets there and she sees essentially piles and piles of sketchbooks.
Shouldn't be looking in those.
Shouldn't, but they're pretty good. There's some good sketches. So she makes a little
There's some pretty juicy secrets in this diary.
Yeah, too bad we're gonna hit him with the censorship.
Truth.
But so then Fujino then makes a comic and slides it under the door, doesn't redact the message. Kimoto then comes out, asks Fujino to sign I'm American. I'm just gonna say jacket. I should know what this article of clothing is called, with how much I interface with Japanese medium.
Bathrobe.
As much as I really like it, I'm really bad at remembering stuff about other cultures, and I feel really bad about it. Honestly,
it's like a cheer squad blazer almost.
I know it's a weak link and a bad thing, but I try my best. Okay, I try to be respectful.
I don't have to apologize for it either.
You see, that's the difference between me and you. It's about 5 bank accounts, 2 ounces, and 3 vehicles.
Why do you have so many bank accounts?
Because I also have brainwares. And they are also strong. So anyways, they join together and become a manga prodigy duo. They end up getting several one-shots published before they're even the ages of 17. They have pretty solid savings accounts, so much so that they can withdraw like $1,000.
100,000 yen. Motherfucker said you could buy a house with that.
You could put a down payment on a house with $10,000. You could do that.
Jeez.
That is enough. So
you guys want to write a manga?
Actually, I would be super down to write the main story that I told y'all about as like a manga. I just have no artistic talent, so I can't do it as a manga.
Tristan, do you have artistic talent?
No, but I know a guy on Fiverr that does.
Perfect.
That's true.
And then I'll be the studio director.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it beats the Gen AI, so you know. As much as we are,
a funny thing that as the studio director,
as much
as I rely heavily on generative AI to do my job.
Yeah. I rely on it to raise my child, honestly. You know, the other day my child asked me, "Daddy, why do I poop?" And I said, "Let me ask AI."
I could not imagine raising a child without generative AI.
I understand people.
Guy raising a child.
I understand people have done that for thousands of years before this very moment. I can't.
Guy who was raised without generative AI.
It's so fucking crazy. All right. So, anyways, they as they're about to graduate high school, Fujino wants to go straight into essentially the big leagues. She wants to go from high school to the NBA. Hashtag LeBron James. Hashtag he's the GOAT. Hashtag suck at Jordan fans. Hashtag argue at the wall. And Kiyomoto's like, you know what? I would actually like to, maybe I'd like to play in some March Madness games. So she decides that she wants to go off to art college. Fujino has a wildly successful manga career with not Chainsaw Man, Shark Kick. And Kimoto, we don't know because they get brutally murdered.
She gets Minecrafted.
She gets Minecrafted, as is ought to happen in these here United States.
It's an art school. The students there are all a little quirked up.
Little quirked up art students. God, we're fucking. All right. So Fujino and
Tristan, what did you get your degree in again?
I technically didn't get a degree, so joke's on you, buddy.
Oh, okay. That's my goat right there.
Yeah. So Fujino, in her grief and despair, imagines what life would have been like if she went to art school with her friend Kiyomoto, which she is her knight in shining armor. Revisits her home, sees all the sketchbooks and remembers all the memories, and decides to carry forward with the little comic that she made for her originally above her desk, which was very touching. So before the special part of this episode, well, actually, it's a different episode, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, we could
talk a little. Yeah, we'll split it off. What did y'all think about Look Back as our final episode of this year here?
I think she shouldn't have opened that door. The second you open the door is when it lets all of the magic out. That's why her friend wasn't in there when she hoped she would be. It's the same way, like, when you have a dream about, like, your dead dog being on the other side of a door, you just gotta appreciate that you're there with your dog. Because if you open the door, you're gonna wake up.
Yeah, for sure. That is very true. Very, very true.
Yeah.
How about you?
I enjoyed it. I definitely think as a finishing up the year, definitely a good one to end on. Just because we are in that season of reflection, and it was a touching story. It was.
It's also been quite a year, so the message, I suppose, of hoping for a better alternate future, I suppose, is
it's resonating.
It definitely hits harder.
Inspirational, maybe.
Yeah, it hits hard
I
for
hope.
sure. Yeah. Yeah. As for me, as I've stated, I think publicly, my favorite Christmas movie is It's a Wonderful Life. So obviously I enjoy stories about alternate types of future realities. I do also find this to be very touching and wonderfully animated. I think reading both the manga and watching this film several times, I think either way of experiencing it is totally good. You get pretty much the same what's the term I'm looking for? Same user experience either way, really. Same viewer experience, as the audience. So neither, because sometimes, reading it is better, whereas sometimes watching it is better. Looking at you, Kaiju number 8, like watching you is better because it's just going to be 3 seasons. Whereas
oh no, I think there's a house fire.
Oh no. Whereas reading it, though I really enjoyed the final arc, there was a lot of month-long breaks during the final arc reading it, so it felt like it dragged a while. But this being less than an hour,
I won.
Good job. This being a less than an hour movie and less than a 300-page one shot, really good. I do wish that attacks on students and people in general would not be so prevalent and happening as often as they do. Mm-hmm. So that was unfortunate timing on everybody's end on that. But
I mean, it's very American.
It's very American. It was a very American one, actually. Yeah. It even led to the cancellation of visa programs immediately. Isn't that awesome?
Interesting.
Good thing I use Discover.
I'm more of an Amex person myself.
Hey, Tristan, what about you? What are those funny 16 numbers on the front of your card say?
Oh, here, let me pull it out and read it off to you. Do you also want my 8?
Yeah, thanks.
Do you want my?
Thanks. Rent is due in a week.
Yeah, it's gonna be 8675309.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
gonna say you also want those.
Somebody has that
funny little numbers on my social. I feel like you kind of need those to go.
No, actually,
the 16 on the credit card.
No. We know
from what I hear, you're planning on having a kid. I don't think I want any of the smoke. Government shows up wanted fucking
You could steal
Yeah,
Wanting child support. It's like, what do you mean child support? The father lives with the baby.
You could steal my identity.
According to our records, you live right here.
I was gonna say you could steal my identity and then I could just reset all the debt that is definitely mine, but I'll then pin on you. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd say we could trade college debt, but I paid mine off like maybe 6 months before Biden started talking about the college debt like freeze.
Nice.
And I mean, I'm not salty about it. Like, it's still something that should happen.
Yeah, I know.
That's a really soft stance for my hardline Republican persona. I can't believe I'm becoming so fucking liberal.
I know I paid mine off, but for some reason it still shows up on my credit report. So maybe I should like look into what that's about.
No, mine does too.
This shit.
Mine does too. It stays on for a couple of years, I think, after it's paid off.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's not. I'm not a fan of that shit.
Yeah, we're about to have to start dealing with that because Isabel's student loan debts were frozen and tied up in the courts. I think that she was just telling me that they recently have been untied from the courts. They're now going to resume with normal interest because the interest was halted. And she found out that she's not eligible for forgiveness. So she's going to have to start paying all that back. And I think she was saying it was like $600 a month. And I'm like, that fucking sucks. So
yeah. That's baby funds.
Yeah, I know, right? So
shit, that's like half of a rent payment.
Yeah, that it's funny, that used to be a bad apartment rent payment when we graduated high school.
Yeah, that you could do by yourself.
Yep. The apartment that I moved into out of high school, where you were like just down the corner from us, was like $450 a month. I mean, admittedly, it was a shithole.
Yeah,
but
it's
doable.
Yeah, it was $450 a month. Yeah. And like the lady that managed the property was mostly nice.
Yeah, I feel like if I looked up those apartments right now, they'd be like probably 15.
That's insane.
I'd say at least 9. I don't know how.
Well, I feel like no, because I looked recently.
Well,
there's nothing near me.
It's been like 10 years.
Bedroom.
So admittedly, yeah.
I looked around me recently. There's nothing near me that's a 2-bedroom that's less than $1,500.
I mean, yeah, 2-bedroom makes sense.
They did like jack the price up to like $600 by the time I moved out too.
Well, that's the thing.
So
it's like
9 is very, very safe guess.
I think the last apartment that I moved into, I think it started out at like 11, and by the time we moved out, after a couple of years, it was like 16.
Yeah, that's a mortgage.
Yeah, which is insane.
Like it's which is you should. It's. But we're not here to talk about that. Well, I guess we could look back on how the 2008 housing financial crash really never ended.
Day.
But I guess, was there anything like specific about this movie y'all would like to discuss?
Did y'all catch the Chainsaw Man Easter egg in there?
Yes.
Yeah, shark kick.
But like when she's flipping through the manga, it's the Rize arc.
Oh yeah. That's nice. That's a good arc. That's a good arc.
Because
not gonna lie to you.
She
next arc's better.
True. Because she was flipping through it and it shows the rooftop scene where Rize's fucking strangling said dude and then goes back in. And it's like the characters look different because, they probably couldn't actually do that. But it was like straight one for one.
Soothe them into oblivion.
It was straight 1-for-1 recreation shots just with different characters. And I was like,
that's so
I like that a lot. That's funny.
Yeah. That's funny. Anything from you, Matt?
I mean, I said earlier, just give me the middle 20 minutes there where they were happy and running around codependent on each other.
Yeah.
But
you love codependency.
Realistically, I love the predictability.
You can't even solo play life.
I love the predictability of having somebody with you.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
Or
Some
somebody
people are like
familiar
that.
with you.
No.
I
Like,
understand that is a
like
lot of
that
people are
cat
like
that's
that.
blind that like mushes its body up against the other cat as like a seeing eye cat. That's me.
Okay, I get you. I get you. I get you. I guess I was just so. That's also not
Or
what
like
you're
the
talking about.
whale that got its eyes gouged out by harpoons. That is the last
Yeah.
of its clan, following around the other one that is the last of its clan, but an outcast. That's me.
Hmm. Is it because it can't sing at the same frequency as the other whales?
No, it's because all the other ones got hunted for their adrenochrome.
Because we're on planet Pandora. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
of
right. I
course,
forgot. I
of
forgot. I
course.
forgot. I forgot. You're right. You're right. Um, as
Sorry,
for
I'm very
me,
James Cameron pilled right now.
that's fair. I mean, James Cameron does what James Cameron does because only James Cameron can do what James Cameron does.
So
He's gonna raise the
when
bar.
are we gonna get a James Cameron Moby Dick movie?
We actually
We
already
did Avatar
did.
2. Avatar 2. It's right there. Uh, the real question: when are we gonna get a James Cameron Abraham Lincoln American Vampire Hunter?
I was gonna say we did.
That's actually gonna be the James. That's actually gonna be the James Cameron biopic. Coming
it's
4
gonna be
parts
the
on Netflix.
Gonna say
brought to you by fucking Palantir.
we get Daniel Day-Lewis to reprise his role as Abe Lincoln, but just give him a machete and let him go to town on some vampires.
Oh, it's not even going to be Daniel Day-Lewis. It's going to be the AI rendition of Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
At the time that he filmed Abraham Lincoln American Vampire Hunter.
We support AI around here.
And you know
Yeah,
what? When the title card plays at the end with the credits rolling, we are Charlie Kirk, the AI version.
Isn't it already AI?
No, but this one's even more AI.
Oh my gosh. I guess we'll carry the torch, or we will carry the flame.
No, you said it right the first time. We'll be carrying torches.
Yeah. I like the movie. I thought it was really well animated. And honestly, my favorite touch was probably the music. It was how they used the music and sound in this. I found it really good.
Yeah.
Really hit. Whenever it needed to be silent during the remorsal part, it like really let that sink in. I was like, yeah, this is what I like, baby.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. I guess any closing thoughts here?
Let's be real.
Looking back, I don't support violence against women.
I mean, obviously, yeah, violence against women and and students against people is terrible, and it should be stopped.
Well,
Matt.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
He can't be. He can't be murdered. He cannot be murdered, or it will be so bad for everybody forever.
We need to accept that for a tolerant society to exist, you cannot tolerate intolerance. So, like, in the case of that guy getting attacked by DK Metcalf in the stands, probably said some heinous shit just based on the look of everybody that was sitting around him before DK Metcalf even turned around.
I mean, I obviously agree with you about for a tolerant society not being, you shouldn't have to tolerate intolerance.
I just think maybe it doesn't need to be any specific group, but maybe a specific group and some extensions thereof. We need to be comfortable Indiana Jonesing them.
I personally, like, if we were to wake up tomorrow, and I'm personally I'm moderately fine with this, but I don't know if I would want to live in that type of society necessarily because of how easily and quickly that can get out of hand and bad.
What do you mean? Have you not seen?
It's already out of hand and bad.
Have you not seen the new Animal Farm movie that came out?
No, because it looked like it was AI generated.
Yeah, but like it had a
Okay, but have you
great
considered
message.
Seth Rogen could lift more than you?
I'm sure Seth Rogen could lift more than me. Did they change the message of Animal Farm? I feel like that's some shit they would do.
They did. They
I have no
definitely
idea.
did.
They
I have
did.
no idea. It's probably so fucking funny, man.
That's crazy.
It's
That's
probably
crazy.
so funny,
No, like,
man.
I've
It's Seth
been-
fucking Rogen.
Yeah, but I don't think Seth Rogen really had a lot of creative control. I think he was just one of the main voice
okay.
actors.
They
Okay.
changed the message of Animal
Yeah.
Farm.
So from stuff I've been seeing online, because I haven't actually watched it yet, even at the beginning of the, like, I'm not gonna watch it, just from what I've seen, it looks really bad. But even at the beginning of
Yeah.
the movie, the animals are already wearing clothes. They already have the farm set up, and they're already trading with people. It's just now there's like a corporate lady that wants to come in and take over the farm. So they change, they complete
Wait.
they
This is just that Barnyard movie.
No, Barnyard's about building a community and stepping in and growing up as a person and stepping into the shoes that you
Didn't
don't
they
think you can
save the
fill.
farm from the bank or some shit?
that was
No,
that
they
was,
saved it from the fucking coyotes.
That was
okay.
that was Home on the Range.
Might have been the TV
No, that was
show.
Home on the Range. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just fucking work here, man.
That actually might ruin my night, actually, now that I think about it.
Well, good. While you're emotionally unstable, why don't we really break Alex's heart and put some ratings on this show?
Well, first we got to do recommendations.
Ooh. You know what? I'm glad they didn't do time travel.
This is true. They did speculative time travel, but they didn't do real time travel.
Well,
It's hypothetical.
I wouldn't say
entirely. I mean, I get it. They just tapped into the that theory that you never actually die. You just jump to a timeline where you didn't die, in that instance.
I disagree.
Quantum immortality or whatever.
In life, you actually die twice. The first time you die is when you realize that you're mortal. And then the second time you die is when you've accepted your mortality.
Oh, I thought this was a Coco moment where it's like the first time you die is when you die, and the second time you die is when people forget you.
No, you also die twice in that the first time you die is when you lose your virginity.
Sure, buddy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a social death. You'll never be able to show your face in this town again, Buster.
Oh, I don't want to go back to those times, man. I'll tell you that right now.
What? You don't want to be burnt at the stake for having green in your hair?
That's not even.
Nah.
Well, if you like to look back, what would you recommend?
I recommend Chainsaw Man.
Good answer. What would you recommend, Tristan?
Blue Period. If you like art,
Good answer.
and want to see people do art things.
I don't.
I know this isn't for you, Matt. This is for people that like the movie.
I like the movie.
No,
Yeah.
we'll let the scores reflect that.
Oh,
Yeah. Wait, is this the one that Jacob made me watch? No, that's not the one that Jacob watched.
Can I change mine?
Yeah.
Thus spoke Kishibe Rohan.
Also good answer. Hell yeah, we love Thus Spoke Kishibe
I like
Rohan.
art.
What's your favorite
I
episode?
like art.
What's your favorite episode of Thus Spoke Kishibe Rohan?
The first one.
Really? You struck me as the fourth one with the treadmill guy.
I have no fucking clue, man. They all bleed together.
Oh.
It's the same thing with JoJo's. You can't ask me for episodes.
All right, that's fair enough. I guess for me, if you liked Look Back, you would like It's a Wonderful Life. I'm gonna cheat and not give you an anime.
Speaking of which, for the next episode, do we have to, are they all anime that we're picking, or like the non-anime picks included, or?
Yeah, they're stuff that we watched.
I was gonna say,
That's actually a
I was gonna
spoiler.
say,
Yeah, that's unironically a spoiler for my list. It's a huge spoiler for my list, actually.
well, it sounds
okay.
like all of us Pick
Alex
one.
really likes Spider Riders.
I did really like Spider Riders, even though that was an
too.
anime. That was Mecha
too.
March.
No, it was
It was
not
Mecha
a
March.
mecha. It was an anime. It was not a mecha.
It was a
pretty sure
Mecha
they
Light.
were
It was a
mecha
light
spiders, so
They were
They
mecha
looked
spiders,
like
that's why it
robots.
was,
My child
Let's
brain
see,
assumed they were robots.
that's
Hey,
So as an
Matt,
adult,
what,
I put it on Mecha March.
Hey Matt, what month of the year is the third month?
April.
Okay.
Well, like it's like a
Okay.
calendar. It's like a calendar. You put the first month of the year at. It's not. Put Sunday at the beginning of the calendar, even though it's the weekend. So you put January
Yeah.
at the end of the calendar, even though it's the.
The first month.
Listen, this is the Jewish calendar. You just have to accept it.
Okay, what's the name of the Jewish calendar?
I don't want to say something racist.
I was gonna say it's a trick question. It's the Jewish calendar, just like we have Chinese New Year.
Well, I'm already in hot water with Israel. It feels like I get in more trouble for I have less freedom to criticize Israel than whatever. I
I
just
mean, yeah, you're not going to get kirked about it.
I just I hope nothing
Anyways,
happens.
what I'm saying for all of 2026. Anyways, yeah, let's do scores. What are we scoring the old look back here? Yes?
6 years of art school.
Oh, if only we got that. Tristan?
Cut tragically short.
9 successful manga published.
Nice. As for me, I'm going to have to give this 8 great years of friendship. Which actually rounds it out to an 8.
Nice.
Nice, which I think is accurate. And before we get out of here, we're going to have a whole episode for you guys going over our best and our most favorite shows and least favorite shows of the season, along with some honorable mentions. But before we do that, and I mean this sincerely, I know that I'm normally a sarcastic fuckhead on these episodes. Genuinely thank y'all for joining us for this entire journey. And we hope that you continue to do so. I love doing it. I already talked to these two. They're both down to continue doing it, barring some, life decisions or actions, I guess. But we will be here next year. The new season will start January. We'll record it January 25th. I'll try to have it out by the 31st.
Okay.
Of January. And it will be Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games.
Is that out?
I think it's out. Is it not out already?
I have no fucking clue. I've been waiting.
Why would you put something on your list if you don't know it's out, Matt? Now I look like a fool.
Because I've got so much time. It could have been at the end of the list. Just in case.
It's getting delayed to 2026, so not out yet. We'll cut this bit. We'll figure out something else.
All right.
I should have done this before
That's
I
not going to be the
shrieked
anime
in
that
terror.
we watch. That's not going to be the anime that we watch. I'm sorry, audience. Matt lied to me. Guess half of Matt's list isn't fucking out yet. I really shouldn't even do the schedule yet because the shows aren't out yet. How am I supposed to do my off-season work, Matt?
I've got a list.
Yeah, is it redacted?
I shouldn't incriminate myself like this.
I was gonna say, I've got a list. Entirely black piece of paper.
You're on it. Why are some of
got
these
a
names
list.
crossed out? They died of natural causes before I could get to them.
But anyways, yeah, we will be back by the end of January. I guess I won't tell you what the show is.
on your list.
It'll be a fun
Actually,
surprise.
fuck it.
It'll be a fun surprise.
You know what? No, we're gonna start with K. No, we're gonna start with Rakugo, so that way everybody has plenty of time to rewatch all of Rakugo. We're starting with Rakugo. Fuck off! You had your chance to have the season opener, and you dropped it. So we're rewatching Rakugo. That way, everybody has plenty of time to watch both seasons.
You know what?
Am I wrong? That's a whole month.
I'm not bottomless.
Those
weren't my pants.
Yeah,
those were different pants.
That's the longest show we're watching all of next season, I believe.
Well, you know what? I hate art.
You do hate art. You do, but I know what you do love, and you love Jugumo.
The fuck did you call me?
Anyways, we're out of here, y'all. Take care. Have a lovely holiday season and a happy new year. Don't forget to tell your family and friends and loved ones that you love and appreciate them. And we'll catch y'all later. I hope y'all listen to our award episode. We're doing a slightly different format like we do every single time. It's the tradition, really.
The tradition is have no tradition.
Maybe